Who won't practice today? Who will be limited?
Purcell and Vaughn won't practice today. Then Malik, Aaron Patrick, Garrett will be limited, as will Tyree.
What is Malik Reed and Garrett Bowles' injuries?
Malik's got a hip and Garrett's got a foot.
How did Jeudy look yesterday?
Good.
Practice?
Thought he had a good practice. Ran around good, looked good running his routes. I was pleased with the way he looked.
How did he look?
Yeah, he did good too. He didn't talk to him a couple times during the practice. Didn't seem to have any effects. Didn't come in today with after effects. So, arrow up there.
Vaughn said after the game that he expects to play on Sunday. Do you still think that's a fair expectation?
I think it's honestly, if today was, if we had to list a category, he'd be questionable.
Chase Young only has a sack and a half for them this year in Washington. What are teams doing to
Well, they're giving him some special attention that he deserves. He's one of the top rushers in the league, and he's been getting special attention.
What do you see from Heineke in terms of how he's filled in there for this time?
Yeah, he's done a really nice job. I think their offense, schematically, they're doing a really good job. They do a lot with the quarterback. They do a lot of run and play action stuff. He's done very well with it. He's a good scrambler. He's got over 200 yards rushing, and most of it's on scrambles. He pushes the ball to all parts of the field. I think he's done a good job running their offense.
Quarterback. When you went and looked at the film, how did Teddy play? How is Teddy playing as part of this offense? Still real confident in him?
I am.
What is he doing well that makes you think that
He's still running the operation very well, making good decisions for the most part. The players have good confidence in him, and I'm confident that we'll get it turned around. And when we do, the quarterback will get too much credit, as maybe now he's getting too much blame.
When you do have Jeudy out there, how does that change how defenses defend your offense?
I don't think it will change a whole lot, but they'll be aware he's out there. He's a good slot receiver. We line him up outside some too. It may change a little, but not drastically.
Vic Cortland is on pace to surpass a lot of his numbers from the 2019 season, and I'm just curious, what are the ways in which you've seen him become a better receiver than when he was on the field 2 years ago?
Well, he was really good 2 years ago, as we all know, and I just, with the way our games have gone, he's gotten a lot of opportunities, and he's taken the most of them. So sometimes when you're throwing the ball a bunch in fourth quarters like we've had to some recently, the stats get buffed up a little bit. But I still think he can keep improving.
How do the new guys, Weatherly and Kenny, look in the first practice?
Yeah, for just getting here and getting thrown out there. There was one time in practice where I wasn't sure who was all out there, and I thought they did good for under the circumstances.
Did they get a lot of reps, I take it? Or?
They did.
Okay.
They did.
Have you talked to Kyle Fuller just about, the fact that he hadn't been playing the last couple of weeks, and how has he been through practice?
Yeah, matter of fact, we talked yesterday, and he's in a good spot. He's not happy with the spot he's in, but he's handling it, the way you would like him to handle it. He's not happy, but he's not a malcontent either.
Vic, Teddy said yesterday on the radio that he was about 75% last week. So when you have a guy who's that level, percentage-wise, what goes into deciding whether he's going to play or whether you're better off going with the reserve?
Well, I think he was a little higher than that, but I'm not doubting his word on it. I thought he looked fine out there. I didn't think he was 100%. But he's our quarterback, and when your quarterback can go, you go with him unless he can't go. And, he never said he couldn't go, and I'm confident in taking his word on that.
Vic, just about 50-50 carries between Javonte and Melvin so far. Is that the plan going forward, or what kind of do you see those roles going forward?
Yeah, I think both of them have played very well this season, and the rotation has worked out well. They're both really good backs, and I like the way the running back situation has played out.
And the reasoning, just because you trust them both and to prevent wear and tear, just a dual kind of.
Yeah, I think it's all of that. Definitely trust both of them. have a lot of confidence in both of them. And I think it's good to play two backs.
What kind of first 7 games has Bobby Massey had at right tackle?
He's been fine. Bobby, he's gotten beat a couple times, which they all do occasionally. But I think overall his play's been solid.
Jonathan Cooper looked really close to making some plays on Thursday. Where do you see maybe the biggest growth with him? Where do you want to see him maybe improve?
Well, I just think he's gotten better through natural practice and repetitions. He's a very conscientious player. He puts a lot into it mentally besides the effort that you see. And I think he can improve his run defense a little bit and, just improve on his technique in pass rush. Not that he hasn't, but keep improving.
What's the overall mood in the building at practice? Were guys still engaged the way you want, the effort you're still looking for?
Yeah, I believe so.
Appreciate it.
Is that it? Thank you, guys.